Yuri Kochiyama. Yuri is a Japanese Asian American civil rights activist that stood for Asian rights and Black rights in the ongoing fight for solidarity. She advocated for Black separatism, the anti war movement, reparations for Japanese American internees, and the rights of people imprisoned by the US government for violent offenses whom she considered to be political prisoners. The work she has done just scratches the surface and shows how working together is the way to reach equality and justice in human rights.
Hi, so who inspires me and why? I'm inspired by Professor Wangari Maathai. As an environmentalist, academic, feminist, a member of parliament in Kenya, and a Nobel laureate, she was a complex person whose long life, well lived, accelerated positive social change in East Africa by bringing together her calls for democratic reforms in times of one-party rule, and ultimately successful campaigns for environmental preservation during an earlier period of rapid urbanization in Kenya. Her story really inspires all of us. Thank you.
Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, she's a modern-day feminist whose writing has been instrumental in advocating for women's rights and representing African culture.
I'm inspired by Gabriela Montero, a Venezuelan pianist and composer. Gabriela shatters boundaries between genres of music, and she uses her platform as an artist to advocate for people who are in crisis.
I'm inspired by the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her tireless efforts for gender equality, equal pay, and the protection of women's reproductive rights.
I'm inspired by North Carolina native and UNC graduate, Dr. Kusmikia Corbett, one of the lead scientists who developed the Moderna COVID vaccine in record time. Her team's work will go down as one of the all-time greatest scientific achievements.
Greta Thunberg, she's an activist and a force of nature. She's made me rethink a lot of the choices in my life and to understand the environmental impact of my actions. I love that she calls out world leaders for their inaction on the climate crisis with a clear-eyed rationality. So more power to young activists like her.
I continue to be amazed by my mother, who, while battling a deadly disease, continues to advocate for and support victims of domestic violence as they rebuild their lives through her local nonprofit, Gifts of Hope Unlimited.